Hey guys, welcome to the course of Machine Learning with TensorFlow. The first section of this course will help you get started with the TensorFlow platform. In this section, we'll understand what deep learning is, in the context of machine learning. We'll then explore the drivers behind the growing popularity of this approach. We'll also explore the landscape and major platforms available for deep learning to help place TensorFlow in context. TensorFlow is an open-source machine learning library. We then install TensorFlow and require dependencies on Mac OS X, Linux, and Windows. Since TensorFlow does not support Windows, we also run through a virtual machine setup to enable Windows support. In the first video of this section, we provide an introduction to deep learning and understand some of the industry drivers. In this video, we'll get an overview of deep learning, understand the drivers behind the growing popularity of deep learning, and learn how TensorFlow fits in. Machine learning is a mature field which has recently become popular. Machine learning encompasses a number of techniques, including decision trees, support vector machines, and artificial neural networks. Deep learning is a new popular technique which extends the use of artificial neural networks towards the use of many hidden layers. These hidden layers contain a layer of hidden neurons, loosely similar to what we've wired up in our brains. We'll see this in sections 2 and 4. Where we start by building a simple neural network, and then grow it into a deep network by adding additional layers. The picture you see here represents a neural network with one input and one output layer and 2 hidden layers. Don't worry about the stuff at this point. We're going to talk about them in the upcoming videos. Odds are you're using deep learning unknowingly. Many popular tools, which seem almost magical, are powered by deep learning in the background. Voice recognition is one example. Another is image recognition popular, with image search engines, and social network face tagging features. One primary driving force for the increasing popularity of deep learning has been the explosion of image and other data on the internet. Standardized image sets, such as ImageNet, have served the community well, providing a consistent yardstick to gauge progress across platforms and network designs. Another one is increasingly affordable hardware. Deep learning requires immense amount of computation, which was beyond the reach of most people just 5 years ago. The widespread availability of GPU cards, their affordability, and the standardization of frameworks, such as CUDA, have opened up the field for the masses. It's now possible to train models, even on laptops. Caffe, Theano, and Torch are some of the maturing platforms. Microsoft's CNTK and Google's TensorFlow are amongst the newer platforms. TensorFlow is the most popular because of its well-defined architecture, simple setup, broad support, and backing from the world's largest machine learning powerhouse, Google. As we learned, deep learning is a growing field powering some of the most exciting technologies we use day to day. Google's TensorFlow platform is a key player in the landscape of deep learning platforms. There are other deep learning libraries, such as Theano, Torch, Caffe, but TensorFlow is comparatively simple to use and gives you much more output with the amount of effort that you put into coding stuff. Therefore, it's a great tool for beginners, as you'll be spending more time doing what you want instead of writing the boilerplate code. So, what's stopping us from using it? Nothing! So in the next video, we're going to install TensorFlow on Mac. Stay tuned, guys!